What kind of homes you can realistically buy for $1 million in the city of Markham based on today's market? Let's find out. Hi, my name is Nigel Wong. I'm a local real estate agent serving the GTA. Well, by this time, you probably have already seen a lot of articles about the latest market update. Based on the latest stat, in October 2023, the median sold price in Markham is about $1.25 million. That includes all property type, condo, semi-detached, townhomes, etc. Now, a lot of my clients will come to me and say, hey, Nigel, if I have $1 million, realistically, what kind of homes I can get in the city of Markham? So let's do a deep dive today, look at all types of properties, and let's see what kind of options is available to you. So first of all, let's quickly have a look at condos, right? What kind of options are there in Markham for condos if you have $1 million? So if we look at the median price is only $690 for the month of October 2023. So if you have a budget of $1 million, you should have plenty of choices in the city of Markham. So let's have a quick look at the actual sold properties from September onward, right? So I set the sold date as September onward for condos. So let's just say last update so we can look at the latest ones. So these are just under $1 million. And if we sort by price, if we go like slightly go above 1 million, like 1.05, you can get a nice condo like this, right? 3 plus 1 bed over 1,000 square feet, right? So this is the type of homes. This is what you can expect when you have $1 million if you want to buy a condo. Okay, so pretty nice condo, spacious, right? This one's 2 plus 2. Wow, this is big, right? 1,600 square feet, right? So you do have a lot of options if you are going for condos, if you have $1 million for the city of Markham. So now let's move on to look at townhomes. What kind of options are there? So first, again, we look at the median price for October 2023. It's about $1.2 million. It's a slight drop from September, which was about 1.24, but really it's not that big of a change, right? So let's see the actual homes that were sold in since September. So if you look at some of the homes here, right, like if we just sort by price, you can see like starting at the low 900, you can get about like a 2 plus 1 type of townhomes. Like let's take this one, for example, right? When you see a plus 1, it means that it has a den or it has a room that's not on the top floor. So this finish, it's not bad in the community of Condo, right? And if you can get closer to a meal, you can get something like this. This is sold at exactly 1 million, right? So there's a 3 room plus a den, 3 baths. If you look at the finish, it's actually quite nice, right? So you can get a reasonable townhome in the city of Markham. This is in the Box Grove area. Again, like if you are not familiar with any of the communities, reach out. I'll be able to talk you through different neighborhoods and give you more details, right? So Box Grove is a pretty nice area as well. So as we go slightly go over 1 mil, you get another townhome in Canal, and this one is slightly more because it's an end unit, as you can see, right? The finishes are actually a bit dated, right? But still, it's reasonable. So, well, let's say if you have a budget of 1 million, realistically, you can get a pretty reasonable townhome in the city of Markham. And now we can also look at some of the condo townhomes. So previously we were looking at the freehold townhomes, and then now we're looking at the condo townhomes. So I think this usually causes a bit of a confusion. So freehold townhomes and condo townhomes, they can both have a monthly fee, but usually the condo townhomes, the monthly fee would be slightly higher. It's just the way that the condominium is set up. It will end up costing a little bit more, but usually they would include more as well. Like you wouldn't need to do any landscaping. You don't have to mow the lawn. And sometimes like the condo townhomes would include like the snow shoveling as well, where the freehold townhomes usually would not. So that's a slight difference. As you can see, the prices for condo townhomes a bit lower. So the median price is about $842. So if you have a budget of $1 million, you can realistically get a pretty reasonable condo townhome, right? Let's say this one. This one looks quite nice, right? It's in the canal area, pretty big, right? This is actually a pretty good buy. Let's see what's the condo fee for this one. The condo fee, $425, which is not crazy, right? It's pretty good. So I think there's a relatively good buy, good size, and this looks quite new if you look at that. Now, the $1 million question: is it actually possible to get a detached home in Markham for $1 million? So if we look at the detached home, the median price is actually $1.7 million. Okay, there's another type of home that is similar to a detached home. It's called linked home. A linked home actually, from the outside, it looks like it is detached, but it is actually attached in the foundation, in the basement. So in the basement, underground, it is linked to the home next door. So the value is slightly lower. So you can see the median price is lower. It's actually quite a bit lower than a detached home. So let's take a look at the actual homes that is actually you can possibly get for $1 million as a detached home. So these are your options. So let's look at this one. This one is a very interesting 927. If you look at this home, I mean, it's reasonable, right? It's 927. It's Old Markham Village. It's a very nice area. It was on the market for 15 days, 4 beds, 2 baths. And the size of the lot, right? 54 frontage, 152 feet deep. I know it needs some work, but this is definitely is a good buy. Obviously, there are some other things like we haven't seen, so it's hard to say. Like there might be some other details that we haven't uncovered, but this is definitely a very interesting case. So this is for this one. This is a linked home. So exactly $1 million, 1-car garage. So if you look at this picture, right, from the outside, it looks to be detached from the other homes, but it's called linked home because it could be the basement that's linked to the next door. So if you look at the inside, it's quite nice. Look at that. It's nice. It's listed at that, sold for that. I mean, the lot size is reasonable, over 100 feet deep, right? There's another linked home, right? Slightly over 1 mil, 1.06, right? So this one is actually linked through the garage. So there are two types of linked homes. Some are linked on the foundation, where on the outside it looks like it's a detached home, but this one is actually linked on the garage. So you can see this is actually attached. And this is another detached home. So it is also a linked property. So there are two ways to specify a linked property, either through a linked attribute in the listing. It will say like linked property here, or it will just say a linked home. So they're actually the same. So as you can see, this is another linked home. So in most scenario, if you have $1 million, if you want a detached home, so-called detached home, you'll be looking at a linked home in most cases. And unless you see a deal like this where the house is not in great condition, but But this is a great deal, right? Like such a big lot as well in the city of Markham. So that's it for detached homes. So to summarize what we just discussed, so if you have $1 million, if you go for condos, you can get a pretty decent and newer condos, 2+1 to 3 bedrooms with nice amenities. Condo towns, you can get, like, if you're lucky, you can get like a really spacious one, 3 bedrooms, nice ones as well. For freehold towns, then it would be slightly dated. It is possible for you to get a 3-bed freehold towns as well. For semi-detached, you don't really have a lot of options, and usually they are dated and smaller. And for detached, and it's the same thing, not many options, and most likely you would get a link home or a fixer upper. So yeah, so there you have it. Hey, I hope this video is helpful to you, and if you're interested in more content in the city of Markham, please check out my playlist right here. It has all the previous videos that I've made about the city of Markham. And don't forget to subscribe if this type of content is of interest to you. So please subscribe, and then so that you don't miss my upcoming videos. And I'll see you next time.